Alright, it's time for some last video for today, and that is we're going to do some reviews. Now, I know it's going to be a very long one, so bear with me if we could, because we're also going to review of 1031 for Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. Now, next time I will be doing some reactions for tomorrow just in case. And I'll put some premieres, let's say for tomorrow as well, just in case. So, yeah. But, in case you never noticed, 1031 for chapter 1, chapter 2. This one is came from Nick Menendez. Um, shout out to him. He did a very good job of making these movies. Like I thought it was gonna be a real one, but I guess it is. It is the real movie for some reason. How if it was the a Blu-ray DVD, that'd be so cool if they ever sells it. That'd be so cool, man. But Casey never knows the 1031 is actually action thriller movies or action thriller horror movies of that is based off from some other slasher films like Scream, Friday the 13th, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, or anything that is based off of that. But only only for like a final girl or a final boy that has to survive long enough for you know for do so. 'Cause I always like how it does that. Speaking of that, it is Friday, so I'm probably gonna be able to watch. Um, I was actually planning on watching Monster House because Monster House is one of my favorites. Monster House, how it starts, man. Of how it based off of it. In case it is October, of course. So yeah, it do make sense of it. So yeah, but yeah. So speaking of that, let's see. Oh yeah, so the 1031 of it is that of how things that based off in real life of how the situation gone under control due to the fact of when some people wear a mask, they start trying to kidnap from every single one of these people, including children, that happens in real life. And it just happened. Like, that's what this movie is all about because knowing that there's a lot of things that's been going on and the cults and all that, and it just happened every single time. And starting killing people like it happened like in the Purge or something like that. I mean, it would make sense of it. So that's how it all things started. So yeah, but let's try the 1031, the first one, the chapter one, and do it for the fact of the storylines. So apparently, of how they start is that there's this guy named Autumn, and he goes around killing the killer with the mask on to find his friend or save his friends or both at the same time to try his best to do so. But there will be so many of these killers out there that is happening right now, and it's kind of struggling. It's kind of struggling how this happens, and it just feel like of how the situation happening. So yeah, cause when you try to be a vigilantes in real life, just make sure you train 100% ready because we don't know how long if whole realistic things that's been going on instead. So yeah, that's how this all things happening. But yeah, so there's this girl and the girl with the red hair, red hair. She likes albums and but I won't put any spoilers, but I apologize. I apologize if I spoiled it, but yeah. So that's how it happened. Just Autumn killing killers with the mask. Not the innocent people because Autumn tried his best to say a lot of innocent people how this happened. So that's how all things starts. So take a look at the characters for a little bit. It's for Autumn, he's he's more like a Doom Slayer type of guy. you know, rip it, tear is done. That's how it is. Almost, almost. Cause believe that he learned Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, or I think he did learn Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I hope, cause that's how this whole thing starts. The whole thing, you know. But but yeah. So that's how it is. But but also the fight scenes. It was great, very great. But the only one thing that's missing is one of the lead scenes. You know, it's missing something. Cause when I saw the trailer, I thought there's gonna be like more fight scenes, and I was a little bit disappointed of how this happened. I mean, not happened, but how this, you know, switch it up a little bit. So that's how, you know, cause I think this happened during the final fight when I don't know. I guess they must have switched it up. So I guess that's how it is. And I just don't know. I mean, it was good. It was very great of the fight scene, but it could have some more fight scenes to it. During at the part somewhere at the end, or just the middle of the scene, of course. So I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. If y'all want to explain of how this goes, comment down below. So yeah, but somehow I'm gonna get this one 8.5 out of 10 for 1031 part 1. Now we're going on to part 2, which is very crazy and awesome. Cause 1031 or 1032. I don't know how they made it up. Cause I thought it's still gonna be like 1031 chapter 2. I guess they must have switched it. I don't know, but yeah. So let's review the 1032 or however it goes. But but yeah. So during the last time from previously, um things is getting worse and worse because there's a killer in the mass is still out there because knowing how this happens of how the situation gone completely out of control and somehow Unknown has came back. That's right, Unknown came back to kick some ass and break some bones and kill everybody who's standing in their fucking way. And that's how it still happens because he's still trying to get his revenge for killing one of his friends. And due to the throwback, I believe that's how Arnold, trained at Transylvania. And it's so weird because we haven't seen any backstories from 1031 Part 1. But now they had a backstory from 1031 Part 2, which I did not know until then. And also of how a lot of people accusing Arnold that he was part of the killer groups, but he wasn't. That's why we're going to talk about the storylines for a little bit. So, once again, no spoilers. I apologize. So, yeah. But speaking of that, we want to talk about the storyline right about now. So, apparently, previously, how this happens, the killers and medics is still out there and still killing everybody. Same old stuff. And then Arnold comes and save, an innocent people once again. But when the last time when one of his friends or so-called friends accused Arnold that that he killed a love of her life, of course, or thought they were friends and all that. And it was very sad how this happened in the first place of it, cause that storyline was so crazy. And from the backstory, I didn't know until then because I believe that's why he trained so well for them to know that it was his secret. It was his secret of how did he fight like that to to kill one of the killers on kill it with the mask on. And that's whole thing was the situation that's been gone completely out of control, man. And that's how it happens. And cause I didn't know until then how it happens, and it just it just it just escalated quickly of how this happens, man. That's why I like about these movies, both from the movies, 1031 and 1031 Chapter 2, cause that shit was so crazy. But somehow the leader was I believe the guy with the that have letter face mask on. I totally forgot what it is, but I think he had like a former shirt on. I think so, cause I think if you don't know what I'm talking about, you know, um, you know what I'm talking about. But I mean, it was great, man. It was great. That storyline is so fucking crazy. It's better than the 1031, the first one. So it's better than that. So yeah. So the character once again, Adnam, he is furious. He's furious. He's a vigilante, and he just like Batman and all that, cause it actually helped me a lot. I've been watching Batman a lot sometimes, and Daredevil as well, cause it actually helps me a lot. Only for the fight scenes. only watch for the fight scene. I don't care about their storylines and stuff like that, cause it actually helps me a lot, cause I actually, watch a lot of Batman and Daredevil. I mean, all the other fight scenes, cause that's what helps me a lot sometimes. I mean, I hope I could be part of the 1031 series. I mean, just if I was in a main role, I wish that'd be so cool. Cause I mean, could be like a spin-off or continue with the sequel. I don't know. We'll see. I hope that'd be so cool, man. But yeah. So I know once again. Oh, that part that almost got me cry because when he's thinking about what's been going on, his friends got killed. I mean, that stuff was insane. Like I did not know that like he take it to the next level, man. Shout out to Nick, man. Like he's doing a good job. That was fantastic. But but yeah. So also for the fight scenes, it was great. It was fantastic, man. But there's still one thing that's missing out, and of course another that some cut the whole scenes part out, or it could be a delete scenes. I was hoping that because when you saw the you know for the trailer and stuff, it seemed like it's missing the. It seemed like the whole thing's missing the the parts when on the trailers on YouTube and Instagram as well, cause it seemed like it's missing out of some, cause I don't know, cause maybe they will try to make like extended cuts. I mean that'd be so cool. They made it extended cuts for as long as it could. I hope, but yeah. I mean, if they make an extended cuts for 1031 Chapter 2, that'd be so cool. I mean, I hope that would happen. I think I wish, cause I think they're gonna make it a long fight scenes. Well, not long, but it more fight scene that is better than always. Or they could make an alternative fight scene if that happens. I hope so. I mean, it could happen. It could happen sooner or later. I don't know, but yeah. So that's all for my review. Cause I'm gonna give this one 1031 Chapter 2 or 1032 9.5 out of 10. Cause it looks better than the first one. 'Cause I did not know until then. Cause it could at least have some more fight scenes from it, along with some extended cuts or delete scenes from it. I mean I hope so. I hope it will happen sooner or later. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's gonna be it for right about now. Cause Halloween is almost here. Is from next week, of course. So yeah. Um, I think that's it. I think that's gonna be it. Shout out to Nick Menendez. I hope that we will meet soon in the future because I'd love to be part of I don't know for 1031 if I ever wish because I need to get some of my acting. I want to get my acting skills together because I probably gonna have to go to acting school because that's gonna help me a lot sometimes. I wish, man, but it'll happen. It'll happen sooner or later. And also Tony Jack. I hope you and I can work together Um, yeah, I hope me and Tony Jack can work together sooner or later. But speaking of that, I asked us some next reviews. I think is what is it? Matt Caliu? I think that's the I think that's the one. Cause yeah, I think it's Matt Caliu. I think I'm gonna review it next month on my birthday month. Yes, my birthday month is almost here. So yeah. So I'm asking gonna read a reaction of 1031 and 1031 chapter 2 tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to put out some gameplays from y'all, cause for a Halloween special, of course. So if y'all want that, I'll see what I can do it for maybe late. Yeah, maybe late or so, cause I will try to do my best to do so. So yeah. So shout out to Nick Menendez once again, doing a good job, and hopefully we'll see more of it. One of the action films, maybe from Christmas. I I wish, but hopefully in the future I will be part of Nick Menendez Productions if I ever wish, and hopefully I would love to be a part of elsewhere because I'm actually gonna be an actor. Sooner or later, I wish it'll happen near future because 'cause I got so much experience to do so. It's gonna be a long time, and I probably won't be able to be back on YouTube until I finish it up on my process of it. So yeah. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new here. Click the bell notification down below, and I will see y'all in the Halloween specials. Maybe for tomorrow, cause I'm actually gonna be following up. So yeah, we'll see a lot of gameplays, and I will pull out a 1031. Um, yeah, 1031 reactions for it just in case. So yeah, but yeah, that's gonna be it. I will see y'all on Halloween. So this time let's sign out. Bye.